responsibility that will help shape your club's future. Your election is an expression of their confidence in your leadership, and I'm convinced that it's well placed. So, Mr. President, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your name.
Steve Long.
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the Rotary Club of Jasper,
that I will faithfully execute the office of President of the Rotary Club of Jasper,
that I will lead this club in all of its endeavors
that I will lead this club in all of its endeavors
with the four-way test as my motto,
with the four-way test as my model,
and that I will,
and that I will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
give support and assistance to the district government
give support. Give support and assistance to the district government
and to Rotary International,
and to Rotary International,
and that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of this club.
and that I will uphold the Constitution and bylaws of this club.
Congratulations, Mr.
When I call your name, will you stand up, please? This will be the 2019-2020 Rotary Club of Jasper officers and board members. Max Kaler, President-elect. John Snavely, Secretary. Angela Brindle, please rise. Treasurer. Jack Short, Sergeant-at-Arms. Charlie Wright will be the Sergeant-at-Arms Emeritus. He's not with us tonight. Ben Laughlin, Administration Chair. Chris Moore, Audiovisual. Judy Harvey, thank you so much for being the Program Chair. Max Kaler will be Club Service Chair, also with Jeff Downing. And Robert and Todd Payne will be Vocational Service Co-Chairs. Cindy DeMaio, Public Image Chair. Kay Lawrence, Membership Chair. Did I get a good one or what? Regina Martin, Foundation Chair. Did I do it again? David Simmons, Fundraising Chair. And thank you for serving. Judy Harvey, Bulletin and Webmaster also. Sharon Wofford, Family of Rotary. Margaret DeFrancisco, Media, Past President. And Regina Martin, our Past President. Ladies and gentlemen, your new board.
You just remain standing, I'll swear you in right where you are. So at one point I'm going to ask a question, the appropriate response at that point is we will. You've been elected or appointed to important positions of leadership in the administration of the Rotary Club of Jasper. This is an indication by your fellow Rotarians of their esteem and your confidence in all of you. They also believe that you will uphold the highest traditions of your club, that you will give the best of your executive ability to the furtherance of the interest of your club and the carrying forward of the object of Rotary. Will you fulfill the responsibility of your offices to the best of your ability and in accordance with the Constitution and bylaws of this club?
Amen.
I hereby declare the new officers and service chairs duly installed. Thank you. To the outgoing officers and chairs, you see, I'd like to say, remind you that you might be leaving your active role, but you're still involved in the club. We still need you to participate and give your advice and recommendations to the president, who will be glad to see them. Mr. President, I'm finished. I think the floor is yours.
Thank you, sir. Okay, there was some comment about a 2-hour speech, and I'm going to try to get this down to about 10 minutes, okay? I have a story to tell you about how a bald-headed giant with a golden tattoo changed my life. But before I tell you about that, I need to thank a few people. First, a great thank you to all of the people who attended tonight. Give yourselves a round of applause. We appreciate it. Now, because of her past history, we all knew that Margaret DeFrancisco would come to us as an overachiever. So when she set a goal to do, 6 little free libraries in Pickens County, we pretty well knew that goal would be met. But I've heard rumors that the total will be closer to 14 than 8, Margaret. Is that correct?
It is correct.
Really? You know, how about setting a high bar? Give her a round of applause. So when I first got started in Rotary, District Governor Don Martin took me under his wing and has mentored me in all things for Rotary. I appreciate his friendship, and I appreciate all he has taught. So any errors are mine and not his. I want to do a special thank you to my daughter, Cindy DeMaio, for not only moving back home to Jasper, but joining our family of Rotary and being such an active part in our lives. And I think I speak for every parent in this room when I tell you that that is a great blessing. I want to recognize Jesse Patterson, who comes to us from the North Cobb Rotary. Jesse also happens to be Kay's daughter and a very good Rotarian. Thank you for coming tonight. And last but certainly not least, a very special thank you to my wife, Kay, for not just introducing me to Rotary, but for her encouragement and support of me in everything I do. Thank you, Kay. A few short years ago, at a time that is now known as before Rotary, Kay asked me to accompany her to a Rotary conference in Hilton Head. The hook was we play a little golf, drink a little wine, okay, have some great seafood, and in general just have fun. Sounds great, right? She said not one word to me about the danger of attending a district conference. So perfectly innocent, absolutely, totally vulnerable, and like a sheep being led to slaughter, she led me into my first district conference meeting. On the stage is this giant of a human with an enormous bald head, and tattooed on that head is a large golden gear. You can imagine what I thought, right? The first words out of his mouth were, "Are you ready?" The next words that come out of his mouth were, "Are you ready?" I got ready in a hurry. I started looking at my head. I'm going to get Kay out of there. But then that giant gave one of the most impassioned speeches I had ever heard. He spoke about Rotary, the good it does locally, the 32,000, I think at that time, plus clubs, the 1.2 million members of Rotary. He talked about their areas of focus, and he spoke about Rotary's campaign to eliminate polio in the world. First I'd ever heard of this in the world. Now think about that, ladies and gentlemen. It is a big, big world. Kay, on the other hand, is still sitting beside me and has not yet said one word to me. Don't drink the Rotary Kool-Aid, Steve. So in that one meeting, I must have drunk about a gallon. And just like that, a bald-headed giant with a golden tattoo changed my life. So then I joined Rotary, and becoming a part of Kay's year as she was president was eye-opening to me. I was able to see Rotary up close, the business of it, the work done by so many of you, and the feeling of success inside of all of us when we completed a worthwhile project. It just seemed natural for me to want to follow along and do my part also. And yet, even after I was in the presidential line, I could not define the personal goal I wanted to achieve for my year. Kay calls that personal goal the one thing that will matter most to you when your year is done. But Kay got to running those two words together. All of a sudden, one thing became one thing. And then at the most unexpected time, she would ask me, Steve, what's your one thing? I don't know. So we're driving down the road. And all of a sudden she says, what's your one thing? Drive carefully, don't wreck. Okay, we're having a great dinner. And in the middle of this dinner, she said, what's your one thing? Wine, I like wine. And then I wake up, first thing in the morning, and I hear, what's your one thing? Coffee, lots of coffee, okay? But there's got to be some weird psychology thingy about asking those type of questions because it worked. All of a sudden, I knew what my one thing was. I went running to Kate. Hey, I know what my one thing is, but it's not one thing, it's three. First, I want a focused campaign to attract more women to the Rotary Club of Jasper. Now, almost all Rotary clubs have gender imbalance, and we're no different. We've got 33 men and we've got 19 women as of our latest, that I looked at that thing called DAC-DB. Okay, so I want to have this year a very focused approach to attracting more women into Rotary. And I do believe that using that focused approach, we will also get more men. And second, we got this beautiful music park out there, and we don't have a sign. You know, you're standing in front of this music park, it's got our Peace Park on the left, and it's got our music park on the right, and there's nothing that says this is a Rotary project. I think we need to correct that. So what I would like to see is a big sign up there that's got our golden gear, our Rotary International sign, and above it'll say Rotary Club of Jasper, so that we don't get into any trouble with the Rotary police. And on the left-hand side, it will say Rotary Peace Park. And on the right-hand side, we will say Children's Music Park. And since we're wanting to do this correctly, then I'd like to have the right colors for that. I'd like to have Rotary colors in that sign. And third, I am announcing tonight, in conjunction with Gina Penny, that our club will join with Georgia Mountain Hospice to host a dinner to honor all of the first responders of Pickens County. Mark the date. This is a done deal. Tuesday night, November the 12th, 2019, right here in this venue, we will have a first responders dinner. I was excited when Rotary International announced this new theme would be Rotary Connects the World. While on vacation, I read a book by author Renee Brent, a very long title to a book. The name of that book was Daring Greatly, How the Courage to Be Vulnerable Transforms the Way We Live. And the premise of Daring Greatly is that vulnerability is the very center of meaningful human experience. So, what does it mean to be vulnerable? A perfect example is that most humans would rather have a tooth pulled than stand up and speak in public. When you stand up to speak, you cause yourself to see others and you cause yourself to be seen by others. So when we stand up, we voluntarily allow ourselves to become vulnerable. But that courage to stand, no matter the result, determines who we are. What we know matters, but people who we are matters more. Rotary connects the world, and Rotary connects everybody in this room. As humans, we are all hardwired to seek out those connections. And those connections are what give us the purpose and meaning to our lives. Those connections are also the reason we stand up. We have something we want to say. we see something that needs to be changed. We have an idea that must be given to other people because it's a good one that will help us all. And that gives us the courage to not only stand up, but to dare greatly to transform and change the way that we as humans live. We dare greatly and expose our vulnerabilities every day as Rotarians. We dare greatly when we ask someone to join our club. We dare greatly when we ask for money for a worthwhile project. We dare greatly when we speak about Rotary before our family and before our friends. We dare greatly when we take a leadership role, not just in Rotary, but in our community and in our work. So my fellow Rotarians, what is it that makes us so different? What is it about Rotary that compels us to stand up, to see and to be seen, to be vulnerable, to dare greatly in our quest of service above self? Mahatma Gandhi said, the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. And in Philippians 3, we read, do nothing that is motivated in selfishness, but rather in humility, consider others as more important. My personal belief is that as we practice our motto of service above self, we know that we get back from Rotary so much more than we give. We know that just as we change others, so too does Rotary change our lives. Here are 4 paradoxical and perfect examples of daring greatly to be vulnerable. People are illogical, unreasonable, and self-centered. Love them anyway. If you do good, people will accuse you of selfish, ulterior motives. Do good anyway. The good you do today will be forgotten tomorrow. Do good anyway. And my favorite, which goes right back to our 4-way test, honesty and frankness make you vulnerable. Be honest and frank anyway. In closing, I ask each of you to stand up, to be proud Rotarians, and to tell the world that we dared greatly to build the Hope House, that we dared greatly to dedicate our Peace Park, that we dared greatly to build a children's music park. And in this coming year, I ask each of you to join me, to continue to dare greatly, to be vulnerable, to ask women and men to join our club, to show up at our meetings, to see and be seen at our events, to use your connections, to tell our story, and to tell the world that we will continue to dare greatly because we are people of action who get things done. And because we are the Rotary Club of Jasper.